Hello everyone. So guys, we are launching this series named 100 must solve questions of algebra, basically 100 must solve algebra questions. And in this series I will discuss 100 relevant questions and I will try to cover all the questions that can be asked from algebra. So one more thing guys, to get the better advantage of these videos, first try to solve all the questions by yourself, then only watch solutions, right? So without wasting any time, let's start with the first question. The question is the graph of y equals to x square plus bx plus c shown below. If it is given that this one, magnitude of alpha is less than magnitude of beta, right? Then which of the following is true? Give me a second, guys. Which of the following is true? And the four options are: first one is a less than 0, b less than 0, c less than 0, and accordingly b, c, a options, right? Option b, option like a less than 0, b greater than 0, and c greater than 0. So guys, here a is coefficient of x square, b is coefficient of x, and c is constant term. C is constant term. So give me a second. चलिए. So guys, this is downward parabola. Okay, this is downward parabola. So you have to know that for downward parabola, coefficient of x square, that is a should be less than 0. A should be less than 0, right? So coefficient of x square, that is a, should be less than 0, and sum of the root, guys, sum of the root. And when you see this figure, you can easily see that one of the root is positive. Okay, on positive x-axis means here alpha is positive, that is one of the root of this quadratic equation, and beta is negative, that is other root of this quadratic equation, because beta is on y negative x-axis, alpha is on positive x-axis, right? Sum of the root and product of the root. Work on this one, ki sum of the root and product of the root. So guys, product of the root should be negative now, because one number is positive and other number is negative, so product should be negative, right? And now come to the sum of the root. So here it is that given that magnitude of alpha is less than magnitude of beta, right? Means positive root magnitude is less than magnitude of negative root. This is like this, means if alpha is plus 2 and beta is minus 3, beta is minus, for example, is an example guys, right? If alpha is plus 2 and beta is minus 3, so in this case magnitude of alpha means only magnitude value, right, without sign, means magnitude means, or you can say modulus, means magnitude of 2 is plus 2 and magnitude of minus 3, this is 3. So in this case 3 should be more than 2, right? So guys, when you take the sum of these two numbers, is alpha and beta, alpha is positive and beta is negative, and it is given that magnitude of beta is magnitude of negative number is more than the positive number. That simply means sum of these values should be negative. Sum of these values should be negative, like 2 minus 3, that comes out to be minus 1. So guys, sum of the root negative, product of the root negative, right? And sum of the root, we know that sum of the root in case of quadratic equation is minus b by a, right? And product of the root is c by a. C is constant term, b is coefficient of x, and a is coefficient of x square, right? So we already know a is less than 0. Means negative. So guys, the resultant of this value, that is minus b by a, should be negative, and the resultant of this value c by a should be negative, right? So here we know that a is negative, right? Minus means alag le lete hain, negative, and b. So guys, this into this upon this means negative into something upon negative should be negative, right? So can you find the value of, or you can say nature of b, means this negative cancel out, and the sign of b should be negative na, sign of b should be negative because the resultant should be negative, because negative cancel हुआ तो b should be negative ना, so overall negative मिले हमें, so value of b should be negative, or you can say b should be less than 0, b should be less than 0. Similarly, product of the root should be negative, means c by a gives you the value of c by a should be a negative number. So guys, a is less than 0, a is less than 0, that means negative. So this number c upon negative should be negative. So what does it mean? Means c should be positive, c should be positive, because positive upon negative should be negative. Agar c negative hota to negative upon negative comes out to be positive, right? So c should be positive, because positive upon negative gives you a negative number, right? So c should be positive, c greater than 0, c greater than 0. Got it guys? C greater than 0. So a is less than 0, so the result is a is less than 0, a is less than 0, b less than 0, b less than 0, and c should be greater than 0, c should be greater than 0. Got it? So the correct answer of this question is a less than 0, b less than 0, c greater than 0, c greater than 0. That is option c. That is option c. Got it guys? Interesting question, easy question. Chale, and now come to the next question, that is, if x plus 1 by x equals to root 3, then you have to find the value of x raised to the power 54. You have to find the value of this series, means x power 54, x power 60 plus x power 66 plus x power 72 plus 7, right? And it is given that x plus 1 by x plus 1 by x is root 3, x plus 1 by x is root 3, right? So guys, x plus 1 by x is root 3. So the conclusion behind this is, when x plus 1 by x equals to root 3, then x power 6 should be equals to minus 1. And you can easily drive this. If x plus 1 by x equals to root 3, then x power 6 should be equals to minus 1. ये मैं क्लासेस में बताता हूँ कहाँ से ये आया, राइट? ठीक है, वो क्लासेस प्रॉपर, बिकॉज ये प्रैक्टिस सेशन है तो मैं यहाँ इसको ड्राइव नहीं करूंगा, बट यू हैव टू नो दिस कि if x plus 1 by x equals to root 3, then x power 6 equals to minus 1, right? So now you can easily solve this question with the help of this one. अगर ये नहीं मालूम तो ये solve नहीं होता, right? टाइम लग जाता काफी कि x power 6 should be minus 1. So we can write it as कि x power 54. x power 54 means you can write it as कि x power 6 into 9, right? X power 6 power 9 means this is x power 54, right? So you can write x power 60 as x power 6 power 10. 6 into 10 is 60, because may 6 takes common from this 54, 60 and so on. Similarly, you can write x power 66 as x power 6 or 11, 6 into 11 is 66. Similarly, x power 72 as take 6 common from 72, so it comes out to be 616, 6 to 12 is 12, right? Plus 7. Put the value of x power 6 equals to minus 1 in this equation. What you will get means minus 1 power 9 plus minus 1 power 10 plus minus 1 power 11 minus 1 power 12 plus 7, right? And guys, minus 1 power odd number, right? This 9 is odd number, so what you will get? Minus 1. Similarly, minus 1 power is even, so it becomes plus 1. Similarly, minus 1 odd power means minus 1. Minus 1 even power means plus 1, plus 7, right? This one cancel out, so the answer comes out to be 7. So easy. ठीक है, option A is the right choice. Option A is the right choice. Got it, guys? Now, come to question number 3. As I have told you, to get the better advantage of these videos, okay, first try to solve this question by yourself. Then you only watch solutions, right? कि पहले आप pause कर दें and take 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, or you can say 2 minutes, ठीक है? उसके बाद solution देखें आप लोग, right? So all the three roots of the cubic equation x cube minus 10x square plus 31x minus k equals to 0 are prime numbers. So you have to find the value of k. So this cubic equation, guys. So three roots. Let's say alpha, beta, gamma, alpha, beta, gamma. So sum of the roots taken one at a time means like this: alpha plus beta plus gamma. Sum of the roots taken one at a time should be equals to sum of the root taken one at a time. One means odd number. That means minus of, negative of, negative of, negative of coefficient of this one, coefficient of x square, that is minus 10, that is minus 10, right? By a is coefficient of x cube, that is 1. So sum of the roots taken one at a time comes out to be 10, right? Now product of the root, sum of the product of the root, sorry, sum of the root taken two at a time basically means like alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha, right? So this should be plus 31 by 1 plus 31 by 1 means 31. Got it? So sum of the root taken 3 times means alpha beta gamma. This should be minus of this constant term, that is minus k by 1. So it comes out to be plus k. And you have to find the value of k. You have to find the value of k, right? So guys, since and it is given that all the roots are prime numbers, means alpha beta gamma are prime numbers, these are prime numbers. So here some of these three numbers, basically you can say roots, means alpha beta gamma is 10, right? Since the sum of the prime numbers is even, sum of the prime numbers, three prime numbers is even, means 10 is an even number. So one of the root should be 2, right? Because 2 is the only even prime number, right? 2 is the only even prime number. So sum of these three prime numbers is 10, is even numbers. Then one of the prime number must be 2. Basically, you can say one of the root must be 2, right? So the three roots must be 2, 3, 5, right? So the three roots have to be 2, 3, 5. So the three roots have to be 2, 3, 5, right? Because every other combination basically except this combination will give you a value greater than 10, right? So guys, roots are means the value of alpha beta gamma comes out to be 2, 3, 5 in any order. Means these are three roots of this cubic equation. Got it? So you can also check by putting these value in the second equation. ठीक है, आप इससे भी क्रॉस चेक कर सकते हैं. When you put, let's say, take alpha b2, beta 3 and gamma 5, alpha into beta means 2 into 3 plus beta into gamma means 3 into 5 means 3 into 5 15 plus gamma alpha 5 to 10 10 plus 15 25 plus 6 31. So verify हो रहा है. That simply means so roots are 2 3 5, right? This is the only possible case. So you have to find the product of these three numbers, basically product of alpha beta gamma, that is equals to k, right? So k should be alpha into beta into gamma means 2 into 3 into 5, 2 3 6 5 30. So the value of k comes out to be 30. That is option A. So easy, guys. But you have to know these things. Means some of the roots, okay, taken one at a time, some of the root taken two at a time, some of the roots taken three at a time, right? You have to know this. So guys, question number 4. Question number 4 is, if a is one of the roots of x power 5 minus 1 equals to 0, and it is given a not equals to 1, right? A not equals to 1. Then what is the value of a power 15 plus a power 16, a power 17 plus something, means up to a power 50, right? So guys, a is one of the root of this equation, so basically a satisfy करेगा ऐसे, means a x power 5 power 1 equals to 0, and a is one of the root of this equation. So a power 5 minus 1 should be equals to 0. That means a power 5 equals to 1. That means a power 5 equals to 1. Got it, guys? Now come to this value. Basically come to this equation, means a power 5, so a power 15 plus a power 16 plus a power 17 up to a power 50. A power 50, right? So guys, try to solve this one first, right? And अगर हम देखें, so this is GP, this is an GP, एक सीरीज GP है, right? First term a power 15, or first simplify, take a power 15 common, take a power 15 common, what you will get, 1 plus a power 2, similarly a power 3 up to a power 35, right? A power 35. Got it? So guys, this is an AP, and you have to find the sum of this AP, and you have to know like sum of AP is what? Sum of AP is A into R power n minus 1 upon R minus 1. Here A is first term, here A is first term, A is first term, R is common ratio, R is common ratio, and n number of terms, and n number of terms. Right? So guys, apply this one here, means you have to find the sum of these numbers, means 1 plus a square up to a power 35, right? So what you can do, just simply apply this one, this formula. So guys, here first term is 1 in of this sequence of this series. Basically first term is 1, common ratio is what? Ratio of any term to its previous term. Here it is a by 1 or a square by a, that comes out to be a. Common ratio is a here, and number of terms 36, means a power is 1 is a power 0, a power 0 to a power 36, 0 to 35. A power 0 means 0 to 35 means total 36 terms, right? So when you solve it, it comes out to be a power 35 into, apply this formula, right? A is first term, that is 1 here, r power, r is common ratio, that is a here, number of term 36 minus 1, 36 minus 1 by r minus 1 means a minus 1, right? So a power 35 into, this is a power 36. So guys, a power 36, tell me, can we write a power 36 as a power 35, a power 35 minus, so a power 35 into a power 1, right? A power 35 into a power 1, and a power 35 is, because it is given that a power 5 is 1, so a power 5 into 7, right? A power 5 into 7 into a. ऐसा मैंने क्यों किया? Because a power 5 given है, because simplify करना है. So a power 36 should be a power 35 into a power 1, because base is same, power should power 5 plus 1, 36, right? So the a power 35 takes 5 common, so 5, it becomes a power 5 raised to power 7 into a. So, and we know that a power 5 is what? A power 5 is 1. So put a power 5 is 1. So 1 power 7 into a, it comes out to be. So guys, a power 36 should be equals to a. A power 36 should be equals to a. So you can write it as a power 30 minus 1 upon a minus 1. And it is given that a is not equals to 1. A not equals to 1, definitely. Otherwise, denominator 0 ho jana tha. A not equals to 1. So you can easily cancel out this one. And resultant should be a power, sorry, this is 15, not 35. This is 15. This is 15, right? This is 15, not 35. So a power 15. A power 15 is what? a power 5 power 3. So a power 5 is 1. So answer should be 1 cube. That comes out to be 1. That comes out to be 1. So answer is option A, means 1. That is option A, right? Correct answer is 1. Got it, guys? Option A. So easy, right? Now, question number 5. Question number 5. It is given that x plus y equals to 1. And you have to find the value of x cube plus y cube plus 3xy, right? Another interesting question. So for this, you have to know this one. Ki a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc minus 3abc should be equals to a plus b plus c, a plus b plus c into a square plus b square plus c square, right? Into, sorry, minus ab minus bc minus ca. Got it, guys? You have to know this formula, the because you have to know some identities in algebra, right? Like a plus b square, a square plus b square plus 2ab, a cube plus b cube, a plus b whole cube, a cube minus b cube, a plus minus b whole cube, and this one a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc. That should be equals to a plus b plus c into a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca, right? So guys, अब आप लोग सोच रहे होंगे यार इसका यूज कैसे दिखा, बिकॉज ये फॉर्म मुझे थोड़ा सा सिमिलर लग रहा है, राइट? इट इज x plus y equals to 1. So you can write it as x plus y minus 1 equals to 0. X plus y minus 1 equals to 0. So take a, b x, y, b is y, और c ले लेते हैं माइनस वन, c ले लेते हैं माइनस वन. गॉट इट गाइस? और इस इक्वेशन पुट कर रहा हूं, मींस a x b y c minus 1. So it comes out to be a cube means x cube plus b y cube, c is minus 1, c is minus 1, right? Basically it is like x plus y plus minus 1 equals to 0, means a is b is y and c is minus 1, right? X cube plus b cube plus c cube means minus 1 cube means minus 1, right? Minus 3abc, 3 into x into y into c, c is minus 1. अब दिख गया होगा कुछ लोगों को, right? And guys, a plus b plus c means this x plus y plus c means minus 1, right? And this term, there is no need to write this. And it is given that x plus 1, x plus y minus 1 equals to 0, is the value of this one is 0. This is 0. So RHS should be 0, right? So what you will get? X cube plus y cube minus 1 plus 3xy equals to 0. So you have to find the value of this one. So x cube plus y cube plus 3xy should be equals to 1. So easy. Means answer comes out to be 1. Means option A is the right choice. Option A is the right choice. The right answer is 1. The value of this one is 1. Got it, guys? Interesting question. But you have to know some identities of algebra, right? Like there are many things, just like if x plus 1 plus 1 by x equals to root 2, then x power 4 something equals to what? Minus 1, like this, right? So you have to know some identities of algebra. Come to the next one. So this is, let's read the question. Let a comma c belongs to 2 4 6 8 12 8 10 12. B belongs to 22 24 26, right? Where, give me a second guys, एक क्वेश्चन मुझे और डिस्कस करना था, आई थिंक, चलिए कोई नहीं, बाद में करते हैं. And B belongs to 22 24 26 where A B C are distinct, right? Find the number of equations of the form ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0 that can be formed such that the equation has real roots. That can be formed such that the equation has real roots, right? So guys, This one is literally very interesting question. So there are two methods to solve this question. Method one, traditional approach. Method one, traditional approach. Give me a second. चलिए, method one, traditional approach means for real roots, the condition for real roots, discriminant should be greater than equals to 0. For real roots, discriminant should be greater than equals to 0. Discriminant is what? B square minus 4ac. B square minus 4ac should be greater than equals to 0, right? So B is what? Coefficient of x. A is what? Coefficient of x square. C is the constant, right? So B square minus 4ac greater than equals to 0. And guys, here it is given that B belongs to 22, मीन्स कर्ली ब्रैकेट मीन्स बी हो सकता है 22, 24, 26, any number among these three, right? And the value of AC belongs to any number among these six numbers: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12, right? So guys, the first way, the traditional method to solve this question, you can choose any value. Means first take, let's say, make three cases. Take b equals to 22, right? In next case, take b equals to 24, and third case b equals to 26, and accordingly take value of a and c, right? Accordingly take value of a and c that fulfill this condition कि b square minus 4ac should be greater than equals to 0. So यहाँ से आपको different values मिलेंगे, जितने रूट्स आएंगे वो आपका आंसर रहेगा. But options are 89, 90, 91. But when you apply this, when you try to solve this question by this approach, a little bit complicated. Things becomes too lengthy, right? So there is no need to do all these things. What you can do in this question, this is one of the approach. Agar data easy hota, to you can also use this one, right? So okay, now come to method 2. So roots should be real, means discriminant should be greater than equals to 0. Discriminant should be greater than equals to 0, means b square minus 4ac should be greater than equals to 0, right? So guys, tell me the minimum value of b square, means this term, the minimum value of b square, it should be 22 square, 22 square, right? 22 square is what? 484, is what? 484. And tell me the maximum value of this 4ac, maximum value, it comes out to be 4 tech. And it is given that a, b, c are distinct. It is given that a, b, c are distinct, right? 4 into 12, 4 into 12 into 10, right? 120 into 4, 480. It is what? 480, right? So guys, here you can conclude that minimum value of b square is 484, and maximum value of 4ac is 480, right? So minimum value of b square is greater than maximum value of 4ac, right? So you can pick any value of abc, right? For any value of abc, discriminant should be greater than equals to 0. आएगा नहीं आएगा, right? So every combination of values abc, so every combinations of values abc will give you real roots, right? कुछ भी pick कर लो यार. Minimum इसका आपने लिया मिनिमम 22, उसका स्क्वायर दैट इज 484, इसके मैक्सिमम से ज्यादा आ रहा है, तो कोई भी कॉम्बिनेशन लोगे तो ये ग्रेटर देन इक्वल्स टू 0 ही मिलेगा डिस्क्रिमिनेंट, राइट? यू कैन पिक एनी वैल्यूज ऑफ abc, राइट? every combination value every combination of values of abc gives you real root. Got it, guys? So now you have to choose only values of abc. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So among these six values, you have to choose the value of a and c. And ABC are distinct, and a and c are distinct. You have to choose value of a and c to find the total possible ways. Okay, to choose these values of a and c, and a and c should be different, right? So a and c can be chosen at a time. Like first choose one number among these six, like 6c1. ठीक है, but the values should be different, the value of a and c should be different. Now you have 5 choices. एक तो पिक कर लिया ना, अब दोबारा उसे नहीं कर सकते. Now you have 5 choices. Now again choose one number among five remaining five numbers, right? So 6c1 into 5c1. So 6 into 5, 6 into 5, 30. Got it, guys? Got it? So A and C can be chosen at a time in 30 ways among these six numbers, from these six numbers, right? Now choose the value of B from these, means 22, 24 and 26. यहाँ से आपको B choose करना है, means the total ways should be possible should be 3c1, means 3. So guys, total combination comes out to be 30 into 3, 30 into 3, that comes out to be 90, right? 30 into 3, that comes out to be 90. So number of quadratic equations, total number of quadratic equation that can be formed should be 90. So हम इनमें से 90 वेज से हम चूज कर सकते हैं. जैसे इन 6 नंबर से मुझे ए और सी चूज करना था, तो कितने वेज, और ए सी डिफरेंट होने चाहिए, तो कितने वेज थे मुझे चूज करने के, सिलेक्ट करने के? 30 सिलेक्शन करने के. बेसिकली सिलेक्शन कितने वेज में कर सकता हूँ? 2 डिस्टिंक्ट नंबर्स का मैं इन 6 नंबर्स से 30 वेज में. और बी भी तो करना है, बी इन 3 नंबर से चूज करना है, राइट? एक नंबर चूज करना है इन 3 नंबर से, मींस 3c1 मींस 3 वेज. टोटल कितने आ जाएंगे कॉम्बिनेशंस आपके? 30 into 3 90. So 30 total 90 values of quadratic equations. So total 90 quadratic equation can be formed, right? Means option B is the right choice. Option B is the right choice. So interesting question, guys. Very interesting questions. Now, guys, this one is homework for you. This one is homework for you. ठीक है, क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 कि द रूट्स ऑफ x स्क्वायर माइनस 8x प्लस 12 इक्वल्स टू 0, राइट? सो मैं एक क्वेश्चन आपको होमवर्क जरूर दूंगा वीडियो में, ठीक है? तो दिस द होमवर्क ऑफ दिस वीडियो, राइट? द रूट्स ऑफ x स्क्वायर माइनस 8 mod x प्लस 12. सो देयर आर फोर ऑप्शंस. द रूट्स का बताना है. डू नॉट फॉर्म अ प्रोग्रेशन. द रूट्स ऑफ दिस equation do not form a progression, form an AP with sum 0, form an arithmetic progression with non-zero sum, and form a GP, right? So this one is homework for you. Now come to this question, a little bit traditional type question. If the roots of the equation, that is ax cube bx square plus cx plus d equals to 0, if the roots of the equation are in GP, the roots are in GP, then which of the following relation is true? So roots are in GP, so assume the roots as k, kr, kr square, right? K, kr square. So here common ratio is r, right? Then which of the following relation is true? So guys, again, just apply some of the root taken 1 at a time, some of the root taken 2 at a time, some of the root taken 3 at a time. Then you can easily find the relation between these variables. So first, take the sum of the root taken 1 at a time, means this one, k plus kr plus kr square, that should be equals to minus b by a, as I have already told you in the second or third question, minus b by a. Now sum of the root taken 2 at a times, means like k into first take this to k into kr, that should be k square r, right? Plus these two, k square into r cube, k square r cube, plus these two, k square plus k square into r square, k square r square, right? That should be equals to c by a, c by a. Now take product of the root, or you can say sum of the root taken 3 at a time, means k cube into r cube, that should be minus d by a, that should be equals to minus d by a, right? So take this is one as first equation, this is second equation, and this is third equation, right? So guys, this is what, this is k into, this is k into 1 plus r square, and this is what, this is like take k square r common, what it comes out to, k square r means 1 plus r square, and this k square r means plus r, right? So guys, just apply only one operation, then you will, then you can see easily answer aa jana hai. You just do second by one, just do second by one, right? Second by one. So second by one, so it comes out to be k square r, and this 1 plus r square upon k into 1 plus r square equals to this one. This is c by a into this one is basically minus b by a. So a cancel out. This should be means this one cancel out. K cancel out means kr equals to minus c by b minus c by b. Let's say this is equation number 4. So guys, put this uh, basically put this value of kr in this equation third, right? This is what this is kr whole cube equals to minus d by a, right? When you put value of kr in this equation, what you will get? Kr is minus c by b minus c by b minus c by b whole cube equals to minus d by a, equals to minus d by a. So this is what c cube by b cube, negative negative cancel out, equals to d by a, right? So this is what a into c cube, a into c cube equals to b cube t, b cube t, a into c cube into b cube d, means option B is the right choice. Option B is the right choice. So guys, that's it. I will discuss next 7 to 8 questions in next video, guys. So must follow these videos. These videos will help you a lot, right? Basically these questions. Okay guys, so bye bye everyone. This is the last question of this video. I will meet you in next video. So bye bye, take care, be safe.